the key ignition, turn it forward, but don't start it. Put your foot on the brake, bring the shift lever all the way back into low, and turn your key back off. Now we're going to take our pry tool, and we're going to stick it underneath the corner, right up here. We're going to pop up like that, and like this, both sides. Sometimes you'll have to hold on to them. When you get one up, you'll have to hold on to it. There you go. That one popped all the way out. It sounds worse than it really is. It's just a plastic snap coming up and out of where it's supposed to be. There we go. Now we take and lift the whole thing up like that. Now if we slide it back toward us, flip it up on its side, now we can access the plug-in for the power inverter. And this is a really simple one. You just got a little tab on it, you squeeze, and it comes right out. This corner of this inverter has a little plastic tab. You press that in and push it from the bottom outward. Here's a close-up of those 4 corner tabs I was telling you about. The actual hinge pin area here has broken off, and it won't hold the pin anymore. But we're going to take that, put it in the car we're selling, and put the nice one in this car. The other one over there had the ambient lighting package with the different color lights. This one doesn't have that. So when you pull this center console cover off, there's nothing else here you need to disconnect in order to pull it right off. Just this one wire right here. Right, one more little trick. When you're pressing the inverter back in, make sure to put the back side in, the one that's closest to the back of the car, in first, so these little tabs pop out before you push down on the front side to set the front tabs. Because if you set the front tabs first, the back ones won't come down far enough to lock into place, which would make it sit in there kind of sloppy and loose. All right, now we're just going to set this back into place. Hook the wire back up to it. Once that's done, we can set this down kind of in place. Slide it forward as far as it'll go. Make sure these are lined up here, and just like that. And everything's back into place there. Take your chrome trim ring, set that down right there. Push gently. Push it back down into place. The shifter back in park. Turn the key back on. Got my little cover plate back on like it's supposed to be. That makes me happy. That whole project only took like 15 minutes.